Today's topic is self-discipline is the key to success. Now here let's think about two specific thing. One is what is success, and for that success what type of discipline is needed. Let's say the success what you are looking for is academic success. So, if his academic success is the key for which you are aiming for, then the discipline of study is of immense importance. So, how you are going to study? You are going to study the all the subjects every day for certain time. You should read, you should write, you should memorize. You should give certain time to yourself to think. If you follow this discipline, definitely the success is going to come to you. Now, in this case, we have to remember one thing, that what is the scope of this success? Now, does this success needed to study 5 subjects, 4 subjects, 10 subjects, or completely general knowledge, or an exam like GRE where you have to only read or focus more onto the words and maths, and rest all is immaterial? Or what type of composition is needed for this type of success? Let's talk a little bit, deviating from this, let's talk a little bit on the health perspective. So let's say we are going to achieve a sound health. Now, what is needed out of that? Now, somebody can talk about, I am going to do exercise, I am going to do this, that, and all this. It's not important to start, but the rigor to continue. And there are certain discipline which is also needed in case of health. Let's talk about the disciplines. So what are the disciplines needed in this case? One of them is you have to get up in the morning almost at the same time. You can't be like waking up at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, but it has to be 4, 5, or something like 6. You should have certain discipline on your food intake, that what type of food you are taking and when you are taking. If you are not disciplined on these grounds, then it is very difficult to have success around that health perspective. Also, just think of another aspect. We talked about getting up early in the morning, but that only can be ensured if you go to bed in early. So if you have late night parties every day, it is not possible that you get up early. And more importantly, when you get up in the early morning, you have an empty abdomen. And empty stomach is the best time for any type of exercises, because it creates the maximum impact on your body. So therefore, early to bed, early to rise, regular exercise, rigor, continuity of that, having disciplined food intake. Now let me talk a little bit about food intake. So if you randomly eat anything and everything, that is not going to be great for your health. So you need certain rigor and discipline to follow. Let's say you take your breakfast somewhere between 8 to 8:30, then you take your lunch somewhere between 12:30, then you may have something at the evening, and by 6:30 you are done with your dinner. So approximately what is happening, you are eating 10 hours and you are having an intermittent fasting of remaining 14 hours, which is really, really good for your health. At the same time, in the morning, you are burning your calories through exercises, through any endurance related activity. So self-discipline, now this discipline can your brother, sister, parents, grandparents, anybody can do for you? No, it is not possible. This rigor has to come from you, and you have to lead a self-disciplined life. So, key, you have to figure out what is the success factor you are looking for and what are the disciplines needed to achieve this success. Now, if we talk about little bit about the well-being of our life, it should be balanced and disciplined. What I mean balanced and disciplined, that should have time for your health, that should have time for your family, that should have time for your friends, that should have time for even yourself. And also you have to devote time for your parents and your all well wishers, or you want to wish sound health for those. So you have to distribute time for that. So in nutshell, collectively, for any success factor, if it is life, it is academic achievement, if it is health related achievement, the first and foremost thing, forget about rest, the discipline, and that also the self discipline is the key for the success.